guys, welcome this morning. It's Brian up here in Kingfield, Maine, and I got one that I'm really excited to show off. This is, you know what, I gotta turn my dehumidifier off. This is my most recent build, my new McFarland. This is based on the old Gibson L-1 shape when they turned them into a flat top in the late 20s. There was also a model known as the Nick Lucas that was made from they made all kinds of different models was his name, but the Nick Lucas L-1, the famous one is 1929. Still an L-1 shape, slightly deeper body, and here we go, wait for it. This is what just gets amazing, is this Cocobolo back and sides is just phenomenal. Look at that reflection. I can see my banjo on the wall up there. This is a 12 fret, small body, 24 3/4 scale, so Gibson style, that I built out of reclaimed train trestle redwood. I found this stuff online, and this came from the, let's see, I wrote it down, Browns Canyon Trestle in Northern California, which was built in 1876. It was dismantled in the 30s. Sat around in a warehouse for a long time, or a trestle siding, or whatever they call a train building. What do they call it? A roundhouse or something. And then someone got a hold of the wood and started milling it, and some of it has crept its way into the luthier world for guitar making. So this was redwood that was, wow, the thing is great. It just resonates when I'm talking at it. This redwood was, built into a train trestle 150 years ago, and then it was dismantled 90 years ago. And so this is some pretty seasoned wood. There's also some theory that, vibrations affect sound in a guitar. And just think about the vibrations of a train tromping its way across the wood for all those years. I don't know if that's true or not, but it sounds pretty cool. This guitar is still trying to figure out that it's not a tree or a train trestle anymore. So I've been playing it for the last week or so. And boy, I'll tell you, I'm just happy with how lush it is. And like I say, the resonance, it just keeps going and going. This has very light 1/4 inch Canadian spruce X bracing, very reminiscent of just an LOO type pattern. It did what they called the blow down bridge, so it's a belly down below or something bridge. So a very small bridge made out of Madagascar rosewood with this little tab on the bottom, sort of like a belly bridge of a martin or something, but distinctly different. Sort of a combination of a pyramid and a belly. So that's supposed to give a little more stability. It's got a maple bridge plate underneath. I do have a Madagascar rosewood fretboard. Put some kind of cool, what I think are cool looking inlays, very similar to like a Nick Lucas pattern. Headstock is Cocobolo overlay with ebony down through the center. And it's all bound up with some black, white, black purfling there. The back side is more Madagascar rosewood for a back veneer. And then look at the V-shaped neck. You can really see it. I mean, it's just so pronounced. And what I did is I used a little mold template, and I took the scale and measurements of my 1922 Gibson L4, and I tried to carve this as close as possible as I could. This is a one-piece Honduran mahogany neck carved out of a 4x4 block of Honduras mahogany. So, and really just the back, the Cocobolo is just unbelievable. Got a nice ebony center strip up the middle. Ebony binding all the way around. So all that black binding on the edges is all ebony, as is the fretboard binding. It's got a nice wide nut. This is actually 1 inch and 13/16, and then 2 3/8 inch string spacing. So it's very wide and easy to play finger style. just love playing major 7th chords on it. It just sounds so lush. Just in memory of Jimmy Buffett, who passed away day before yesterday, we've got and there's just one particular harbor, so far and yet so near. Well, I see the day where my head turns gray, finally disappear. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm pretty psyched.